What? It's apple flavor! Oh, yes! Oh my gosh, I need them! Hey, Farm fam! Welcome back to my channel. And for those of you that are new, welcome. So, I'm just letting Joe out really quick. Hold on. Loud noise alert. Oy. Come on, little girl. Good girl. Hi, Trigger. We're going to talk to the farm fam. Tell them how you've been a brat lately. The horses actually got their teeth floated yesterday. So basically what that means is that like their back like molar areas, they get sharp, they can get uneven, cause a lot of discomfort. So they get them basically filed down so that they're not having any sharp points going to the sides of their cheeks. And this can help with like your riding and stuff, because if you ride with a bit, it can cause them more pain if there's a bit, if there's pain in their teeth. So getting horses' teeth done typically is about a year. Some horses can go longer and some horses need them done sooner than others. So it really just depends. So they did that. Trigger's always been really good at it, but yesterday, Mr. Triggy was being a butthead. Weren't you being a butthead? He was throwing his head everywhere and he kind of like almost reared a little bit. Like he just put, oh my gosh, Joe, look at her. Why are you being like this? Oh my gosh, she was ramming me. What are you doing, silly girl? My goodness. You guys literally just saw, she just rammed me and pushed me into the stall door. Oh, she's so rambunctious, it's so funny. Anyways, so yes, Trigger was being a butthead yesterday, but are you happier today? Are you in a better mood? Your teeth feel good? So I'm actually gonna ride him later today and see if it's any of a difference, because I'm always excited when they are not in pain. I'm not saying he was in pain, but if there was a little bit of discomfort, but right as soon as like they're not in any discomfort anymore, they just seem like they are just so happy and just, you know, more free-spirited. I don't know, it's a weird concept. But today is deworming day. So we are going to run to Tractor Supply to get some dewormer, and I will explain that in just a minute. Ma'am, can I help you? Can I help you? You're a pushy little thing today. This is a pretty girl. I'm running away from you. You are. Guys, we should get her to run. Come on, Joe. Off she goes. Is it your little sis? Alright, so we are at Tractor Supply once again. You can get dewormer at many like local feed stores and stuff, but I got a Tractor Supply because it's easiest. Oh my gosh, you guys, I came at like the perfect and the worst time because I saw chicken coops and I was like, hold on. And there's chicks right now. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad, you guys. No. Oh my gosh, look at them. Oh my gosh, you guys, these are bantams. These are tiny little things. Oh my gosh, I need them. Alright, so we are in the horse aisle and these are all the wormers. So we have to choose between all of these and I will explain how we choose. Okay, so basically the main ingredient in all of these, I guess we can call it ingredient, is ivermectin. So as you see, all of them have ivermectin, 1.87%, and I'll show you here and here. In my opinion, they all do the same thing. All of them. Because they all have the same active ingredient, which is the ivermectin, and that is what is the dewormer. And even in like heartworm medicine for dogs, it's often ivermectin as well. But when it comes to worming horses, you need to actually like alternate. So if you do this wormer, let's just say, and then the next time you worm them, you need to do this wormer, let's just say, because you have to alternate them because they almost practically get immune to this one, so that it won't work to deworm. So you have to use this one. But the only one that I technically think has any type of difference, which this is my opinion, is Safeguard. So I alternate between like a really cheap one, which I'll show you what I mean by really cheap. So this is a pack of 6 for $17, so you could do the math on that and see how cheap they could get. And then $4, which is pretty cheap, and then $3, that's pretty cheap, and then these are $11. So I like to rotate. I'll do like this one, this one, this one, this one, and then rotate around again. Those are the ones that we basically use. Alright, so why I think this one works is just because I've done a lot of research on this one. So this one, it dropped. Oh no. So this is just a really good brand in my opinion. There's been a lot of research done on these, and this brand does a lot of research. So that's why I like to go back to this one if I feel like they're showing signs of maybe being a little bit wormy. So today, this one is it because we have successfully rotated through all of the ones that I have said. So now we're back onto this one. You guys, I'm really wanting chicks. There's a minimum of 4, but I really want some bantams. And I may come back and get some, but today is not the day for that, but I may. So if I do, keep an eye out for a video of that. If you think I should get baby chicks, let me know in the comments. So we got our wormers, and of course, like I said, every time I go to Tractor Supply, I get a peanut chew, so we got that. And now we're back on the way to the house to go deworm the horses. All right, you guys, so we are back home and I have my wormer. So really quickly, I wanted to just tell you guys exactly why we use this and the process of it. So deworming horses is part of a normal horse care routine. People have their preferences around 6 to 8 weeks. I don't know, maybe some people do it earlier. We try to follow our farrier schedule, and that would be when our horses get their feet done, just because it's on our brain. I know a lot of people in my area do that as well. I'm not sure if that's just like my area thing or if that's you know, international, nationwide, if that's just kind of like, that's just like always been the rule of thumb that I've known, is to keep it in line with your farrier. So since horses live outside, it's very easy for them to get worms, and they're constantly grazing on the ground, drinking out of water and ponds, whatever it is, and there's always different types of worms that they can get. And then, so a couple true telltale signs that I can tell if my horses, is what I'm gonna say, is wormy, is if they look a little bit ribby and they're not like lacking in their diet at all. So that's how you can kind of tell sometimes with horses that if they're ribby but they're on like pasture all the time and they get adequate grain, adequate hay, then, and they're still ribby. What I mean by that is you can kind of see their ribs a little bit, not like sickly looking, then they probably are a little wormy, so that's where you would go ahead and worm them. Or you can go to the extent of doing like a fecal exam. Also, in other cases where they haven't been wormed for a while, you'll see on the back of a horse's tail, it'll be like kind of short, like right at the top end, because they'll be like rubbing their butt on fence posts or things like that, and it'll kind of tear the horse tail, so that's kind of like also a telltale sign that a horse could be wormy. So if you just stick on like a routine of every 6 to 8 weeks and you make sure that you're switching your wormer, you shouldn't have a problem with that. So a lot of people have different techniques of how they worm their horses, and I'm just going to show you one that works best for us. All right, so first things first is I take all my wormers out of the case. And guys, I keep saying I'm worming all my horses and it just feels so weird because Cash isn't here, but it's so weird to say like doing this with 3 of my horses, but soon we will have like officially all my horses. I'm always like buying 3 wormers and it's been so weird. We haven't had to do things in 3s in like forever. It's always been 4s, you know, for all the time that we've had Cash, so I can't wait to get him back. But anyways, I got my 3 wormers and I always just put them in my pocket like this. This is just my setup. Hi Jojo, we're back. We're coming back in the pasture, little girl. You're so cute. Jojo, we gotta worm your brothers. All right, so I just have my halter. And we always do like trigger first. I don't know why. We kind of just go in order of the stalls. So as soon as we do trigger, Blaze always knows that he's gonna be next. And Blaze hates being dewormed, so it's always an issue. So you'll see what I mean. So this is why I keep them in my pocket. I just take them out like this. And on the wormer, there's a little nozzle right here, and it goes up to like, I think a little bit over 1,000 pounds, but I never really corrected the exact weight of my horses because half the time they spit it out of their mouth just a little bit anyways, and our horses are pretty close to 1,000 pounds anyways. So I just take the cap off. And so again, like I said, this is my method. So my horses are used to having a bit in their mouth. When they were broke, they were trained with bits. So a bit goes in, look, he's like, I know what's happening. So I can stick my finger right in here and nothing's gonna happen because that's how he put a bit, and he's super used to that. So that's just the technique that I do with a wormer, and I always just make sure that I just push it up just like that. He's on to me. And then I just kind of take my hand here, stick the wormer in his mouth, and then stick his head up. What? It's apple flavor! Oh my gosh. Moose, go! Is that gross? And I don't know, Moose and him are being weird right now, but as you can see, all the white stuff is the wormer. And see, it spilled a little bit here, spilled a little bit here, and a little bit in his stall. So like I said, that's why I keep it on the a little bit over 1,000 pounds, because I need him to get at least his body weight, or I don't think it's gonna be effective. So this is the easiest way for it to be effective. And then we will just move on to the next one. And it's really funny when we do this, you guys will see their personalities really come to light, because when we worm our horses, their personalities are like tried and true. So Trigger, drama queen, as you can see, we always know he's super triggered, and he's a big drama queen, so he's being a drama queen. You're fine, buddy. Good boy. But Trigger is really good about taking the Moose, you cannot come in. Trigger is really good about taking the dewormer. He has no problem with it. Blaze, on the other hand, which is gonna be next, he does not love it. So let's go do that. All right. So I'm not looking forward to this one. Maybe he'll be really good. No! Quit cribbing! Why are you doing that? All right, you guys. He is very, very smart too, because I like to hide them in my pocket, but he always knows. So I'm like discreetly trying to do this. Because if you just do it and he won't see. Okay. Ugh. Ready? Oh, yes! We got him! And that is what I call a successful deworming for a horse that does not like to be wormed. I'm telling you guys, this is why I say this is the best method of deworming for us, because this horse does not like being dewormed. He throws his head. It's just, he gets a little rowdy, but it's just easy just like that. Super simple. And then again, like I said, here's the waist, but he got enough for himself to be dewormed. All right, you guys, so we have the last horse, and Louis is actually the best when it comes to the worming. He's just super calm under halter, so we never have an issue with him. He always does a really good job. So again, 3 for 3. We go right here. But what's funny with Louis is he always just keeps it in his mouth. But typically you really need to put the horse's head up like this so they swallow it, because once he opens his mouth, it's just gonna drop all out. And he's just clenching his mouth closed. Relax. Come here. You think, don't look at me? I'm gonna go ahead and take the halter off of him, but it's just kind of sitting in there. I know a lot of it's probably gonna fall out, because look at how clean this is. It's clean. The other ones have the dewormer all over it. What's in here? Can I see? There it is. There we go. Good boy. Look at that tag. Good boy. I love it. And it's supposed to taste good. They usually like are flavored like apples. I don't know what this one is. I'm pretty sure. It smells like apples. There we go. You're such a good boy. Alright, you guys. So that is us deworming all of our horses. I just really wanted to make this little educational video. If you guys have horses, if you don't have horses, if you want to learn more about horses, this is just something that we do, like I said, every 6 weeks. So I have showed you guys a lot about horses, and this is just another aspect. So I wanted, what are you doing back there? But I just wanted to include another horse care video that's very vital to having horses and keeping horses. So I hope you liked this video. If you learned something or you just liked it and love the cute animals today, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. Make sure you turn on that post notification so that you can be my next post notification shout out. Speaking of, today's post notification shout out goes to, alright, you guys, I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.